Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with inkedpulp. We're back with another art before breakfast. And I don't see anybody in here yet. There's one person. Anybody who wants to say hi? Boy, you guys, I'm really worried about this weekend. I don't know what I did. I mean, I didn't fall to, there was no event. However, my knee is so jacked up. Not the one that got replaced, but the other one. I have so much pain I can hardly walk. And, I was walking every morning, and the only thing I can think is that I hyperextended it, or I don't know, but it really hurts. And my husband wants me to cancel my show this weekend, and I cannot do that because if I do, I lose my booth fee. I lose my hotel fee that I've already paid, and then I have no income to cover it. So I have to go, but I'm in a lot of pain, you guys. All right. So I thought that, oh, hi, it's so good to have you back. I sent you a note yesterday. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Um, so anyway, hey, my knee, Mimi, my left knee, not the one that got replaced, but the other one. And it hurts. It's been hurting for like a week. I have stopped walking because it hurts so bad. And my knee, and I know. Aw, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. We all need some hugs. Um, hubby wants me to cancel the show, and I can't. I mean, there's just no way. I'll just have to power through it. And then I can come home and just veg on the couch because I think all I need is a few days to just really vegetate and, make things better. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. And then, of course, I've been really busy trying to finish things up and um, get ready to go. Hang on, I just dropped a ring on the floor. I gotta get it. Hmm. Hang on, you guys. There it is. So I haven't been staying off of it. Oh, I hope so too, Mimi. Well, let me show you some of the metal things that I've been making. We did um, yeah, I do have a knee brace. That I do have. So I'll do that and I'll just power through it. And when I get home, then I'll rest. So I made a whole bunch of these. These sell like crazy. Anybody know what these are? They all have like different designs at the top. There's that. There's a square one. I did one heart and it came out so wonky. I didn't do any more, but I did do this one. I still stopped at a few. Nothing keeps us down, does it, Mimi? Nothing. All right. Anybody know what these are? Any guesses? They're all kind of wonky and hammered, and they are either scarf pins for the loose weave scarves, and you can put the pin through and hold your scarf, or they are hairpins for people who like to put their hair up and put a no, they will hold a small card. Oh, they would if you Did that. But no, they're scarf or hairpins. And I sell them like crazy, especially in the fall because people are starting to wear their scarves. So that's what those are. Those are for the show. Whoops. And then, yeah, how'd you know 12 gauge? And then now my fingers are still really stained. They're not dirty. I've washed them 100 times, but they're stained from the alcohol inks. And then I made these 2 rings. Same take on different ones. This one's a little grungier. It's got texture in it. And then this one is more smooth. So I made those 2 rings. Oh, yeah, they could. They could be that. Yeah, I hammered it all out. So, but yes, it's 12 gauge copper. And then look at this, you guys. I made this ring. This is like one of my favorite. I like it this way. Look at that ring. Oh, hey, Jens. So I'm just showing a little bit of my jewelry that I made yesterday. Isn't that ring just wonderful? The stone was marked as turquoise. Mimi, that's Jens, Jens. Jens has been here a couple of times now. But anyway, look at that ring. I didn't get any comments. Do you guys not like it? I love that ring because it's nice and big. I love the way it looks on the finger. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And look what I did, Mike. I made a wide band for it. And I textured and antiqued it. So anyway, those are the jewelry pieces that I made yesterday. All right. So for today, I know we've done a lot of these, but I haven't gotten to it yet, and I really want to make this bag for my show. So I thought, like, here's what it's gonna look like. Thought we could make this today, and I can use this time to get something made. So that's gonna be the bag, more or less. This is gonna fold over. This is gonna go over the top of it. I know, and it's not really quilt, it's just a piece of fabric. And that little piece there in the middle, and then that big piece of jewelry from the stuff that Cheryl sent me. And there was a pair of earrings with it, so I have a little one up here. And then I have, and these are all different. Okay, I'm missing one. I may have to find it. Oh, there it is. And then those buttons around it. What do you guys think of that bag? So I thought we'd pull this together. So, Jens, if you haven't seen yet, this is the other thing I do. I make a lot of these canvas bags, and this is just a little cluster of laces up here at the top. Glue it. I am gonna glue it. Took me a long time to come up with that pattern. Oh, I originally had this fabric on it, but it didn't work with that other stuff. So we'll take that off. So Jens, the other thing I do is these little canvas bags. Oh, hi, Janet. Oh, Janet, have you been here when I made a bag? I'm making a bag today. And I'm sorry I've been missing your lives, Janet. I've just been getting ready for this show, and it's like once I finish this, I am on to the next thing, and working like crazy to get it done. So my apologies that I haven't been there. Once this show's over, I'll be back to normal again. All right. So there we have that. I don't need it to go that far over. Oh, this isn't cut straight, so let's tear it. I know, but I like to make it to your live sessions, and I've just been really powering on this show because it's such a big show for me. Okay, let's cut down this side. Oh yeah, this is no sewing. It's all, there's no sewing in this. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I use Fabri-Tac. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Cleveland. Oh, how is she feeling? Has she had any more episodes, or is it just kind of status quo until you figure out what's going on? And I use up a lot of this glue. You know, all this fabric that I'm using, this is either from my stash, like my personal stash, or stuff that I had in my box to sell, and for whatever reason I didn't sell it all or whatever. And I started using it on the bags. '70s. What do you mean '70s, Janet? So again, I am spreading this glue out kind of thin so that it doesn't seep through the fabric, because I hate those splotches that it leaves when it seeps through the fabric. So if I spread this out thin, it won't do that. Whew, it's strong smelling. And it doesn't have glue on every single part of the bag, so, but that's okay because we put the doilies and stuff on. I got a big empty spot right here I'll fill in. All right. Oh, hey, Nidya. Oh, the patchwork fabric. Yeah, I don't know. It's, I don't know. I found it at probably a thrift store or an estate sale or something like that. So I'm just going to glue this down nice and tight. Penny, I'll probably listen while I'm on the road because I have to leave Thursday morning for the show. I have to be there at 1 o'clock, and it's about a 3-hour drive. So, all right. So now we're going to take it up to the back and see where I need to cut this thing. So we're going to go right in the middle of this. All right. So you see, Jens, I have no sewing. Driving, so just hanging out. Well, hey, April, glad you're here. All right. It shows a little, but we always put a something around the top, so that's okay. And I have no glue seepage on the front, which I'm happy about. That is going to be so cute. I am too, except you weren't here a little bit earlier. I was talking. I have done something to my knee, not my knee that got replaced, but the other knee, and it hurts so bad. And I mean, at times when I first get up in the morning, it's a little better. But then, I've been moving a lot throughout the day because, I've been getting ready for the show. And by the end of the day, it's like I can hardly walk. And, oh, I wish you could too. That would be awesome, Kelly. Um, yeah, anybody who's in the North Carolina area wants to come work with me at the show. I trade, I barter for labor. So green-lipped mussels can help. What and you eat them or you cook them and grind them up and put them on your knee and how to make a salve out of it? I don't know what you're talking about. Green-lipped mussels. Oh, anti-inflammatory. Yeah, I've been taking Advil, but I think I'm out. I think I have to go get some more. I took the last one the other day. Doesn't matter that these are not exactly the same because it's going to get covered up. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that it hurts. And it sends like waves of pain. It's the weirdest thing. It's just like this throbbing. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I hyperextended it, because I was walking every day. And I don't know. Now, the last day that I walked before it started hurting, I decided to take the dog with me, which I don't usually do because when I walk, it's for me, for my health. And when I take my dog, I end up paying more attention to her than I do me. And so I don't usually take her when I go. Um, but I took her, get Advil dual. Um, I think she's having a sale after we finish here. Now this one I'll put on. I've got a whole bunch of night lights that need to be sealed and then I need to make them up. So today and tomorrow I'm working on just finishing up things that I've started. I'm not really starting anything new. That's why I wanted to do this bag on art before breakfast so I can get it done. So I'm focusing on getting packed. Oops, that one's in just a little too far. Getting packed and finishing things up and getting price tags printed and on everything. There we go. Thanks for the recommendations. Yeah, I'm always like this right before a show. No matter how soon I start preparing, it always gets like this. All right, so you see, Jens, I think you're the only one who hasn't seen a bag. So I fold that over to make like a finished edge. And then underneath it's wrapped around so it's finished. And then it's wrapped around the bottom. So that gives me the only unfinished edges are right up here by the zipper. And I put some sort of a trim up there. I'm just going to dump a whole bunch of Fabri-Tac on the back like I did on the front. And then we'll glue it down. This part is actually the easiest part. I know. I don't know what, but I've never really taken Benadryl. I don't take a lot of medications, and the only reason I'm doing Advil right now is because it's hurting so bad. Normally, I would just muscle through it. It's like even when I had my knee surgery, I only took the meds, like the heavy duty pain meds, for a couple of days. And then I switched to like Tylenol and Advil and stuff. I do not like taking medications. I have to take enough just to stay healthy, since I'm diabetic, and I don't relish taking any more. But the bad news is I haven't been able to walk, but my blood sugars are staying steady. But I've been eating pretty well too. Oh, thank you, Penny. Um, as soon as I get back, depending on what kind of shape I'm in, I just plan to. My husband's like, you just need to, cancel this and, stay home and rest it. And I'm like, no, I'm not canceling my show because my show fee was like $300. And then I've already reserved hotel. And I don't know if I'm within the cancellation period, but I could possibly lose my hotel fees. Huh. So I am not gonna cancel my show. Plus, I need the income. This is my biggest show of the year, and it carries me over into the slower times of January. 48 hours, yeah, but still, I don't want to do that now. I had this up here originally as this is Sari Silk, and I had a couple of pieces because this one wasn't long enough, and I was going to sew them together. I don't even see the other piece. But I'm rethinking this because I would want it to be kind of like loose, but to get it to glue down, Sari Silk bleeds really bad with Fabri-Tac. So I don't know. I suppose that would work. Let's put the other stuff on first and then see what we want to do. So those buttons. Yeah. Yeah, I told my husband, I said, I don't have time to let this get me down. I said, I'm tough. I'm going to power through it. But if I get back and it's because from when I first did it, I thought it would start getting better because it was, it's been several days, but it's actually gotten worse. And so I promised my husband that when I get back, if I rested a couple days and it's still not feeling better, I'll make an appointment and go see my knee doctor, since I have a really good one from my knee surgery or my knee replacement. Okay, there's that. Actually, I want it down a little bit. All right, there's that. Oh, it's so beautiful here. We are having the fall weather. It was down to 38 the other night. Um, And during the day, it just feels like fall out there. I love it. Actually, I can't put that on just yet. I've got to put this on first. There we go. And then I have this little cluster that's going to go up here in the corner. Oh, hi, Taylor. Look, we got them both here. Taylor, I'm just working on a bag. Getting this done so I can have it ready for my show. I think this will give me just about, I wanted to have 10 bags at this show to give a lot of variety. And I think this one might be my 10th one. If it's not, it's the 9th. And I'm close enough. I'm not going to make any more. All right, let's put some. I always look for the thicker parts of the doily to put the glue on so it doesn't seep through. I hate the glue seepage. Put enough down to make it stick in enough places. And then let's go around here. And then some right here in the middle. And I don't have to worry about bleed through like here. So let's see, I want to have space for those buttons. There's that. And I love when they wrap up on the back side because people always want to know, is the back decorated too? And it's usually not. Not really. So if I can have a doily. What are you doing in Eureka Springs, Kelly? If I knew, I have forgotten. My apologies. So I had a lady from one of my Sugar Mountain shows. She had talked to me at the show, and I know I do too. She has some old jewelry that she wants me to repurpose and make a pendant out of. And then she's got a bracelet that she can't really wear for, I don't know why. It looks okay to me, but anyway, she sent me an email the other day and said, I'm going to be in Hendersonville on, oh, okay, attending a writers conference. Oh, wow, more like a family reunion. And she said, I'm going to be in Hendersonville on Friday. Can we meet so I can give you this stuff? And I said, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here on Friday. I said, send me pictures of what you have. And she did. And I just told her, I said, my mind right now is on this show. I can't even think about another project right now. I said, so let's talk when I get back and you can just send me, the pieces. It won't cost that much to mail it because she's in North Carolina. So that may be a fun project. And I may go live and work on it just to show you guys sort of the process All right, there's that. Oops. Couple little glue threads. Yeah, I really like how this is coming too. Ah, that sounds like a lot of fun, Kelly. I used to go on a jewelry retreat, and I went like 3 years before they stopped having it. And it was the most fun time. Yeah, tell her happy birthday. It was the most fun time I think I've ever had in my life with a group of women. The first year I went, I didn't know anybody there. And we stayed in this big old house, and it was just amazing to be around other women who had the same interests as I did. Um, the jewelry making, and we could talk about jewelry. We didn't talk about, we might have talked about our families a little, but the amazing thing that I found is that we were all from different backgrounds. We all were very different, like in our political views, liberal versus conservative, very, very different between all of the ladies. Yet we never talked about that stuff. Never came up. We never talked about it. It was it was just the most amazing thing to come together with all those ladies and not give a rat's patootie about all that stuff, just get together, have fun, learn from each other. I miss it a lot. So, Kelly, I understand about doing those. I'm rooming with the woman I room with. We're down to two. Yeah, those kinds of events are just amazing. In fact, I would go, I mean, I absolutely loved it. I know, isn't that true, Jens? That is how it should be. And that's how it was. I mean, we just didn't talk about anything controversial. It was just all about learning, playing with metal. There should be three of us. The other, oh, that's too bad. All right, we'll put that up there. Oh, I have to be careful before I glue that down because I need to figure out what I'm going to put for my topper. Yeah, if you have the same interest, and we focused on that. We didn't focus on our differences. We focused on, ooh, what do you think about that at the top? I like it. What do you think about that lace, you guys? What about that one? You guys like? Like it. I do too. Let's put this over here. Let's start at the back. And then for those of you who haven't seen this process before, this covers up that raw edge so it won't fray. Like I said, there is absolutely no sewing in this bag. You'd buy this one? Yeah, I really like this. I'll be curious to see. Now, I could go and not sell a single bag. That certainly has happened. And you know what I didn't get made that I'm really bummed about because I wanted to have a few more, and that was my clocks, and I just didn't get them done. I never got around to it. This is your favorite? Yeah. Yeah, everybody likes something different, and that's why um I wanted to do a bunch of different bags in different, styles, different colors, different um whatever. And all right. Once you get all the pieces picked out, these actually come together. The hardest part is picking out the right fabric and the decorations to go on it. That's the hardest part for me. That's what takes the longest. Um, is picking out all that stuff. Then once you have all that figured out, it goes together pretty quickly. All right. All right. There's that. Now, I'd love to leave this kind of floppy, but it is a bag, and so I don't want it to get caught on anything. So I want to make sure it's tacked down. Now, let's go around and put the buttons. I got to figure out, I think I had like this one at the top. And I think I need one more right here. No, that's not the right one. I think when I first put it on, I might have only needed 4, but 5 is a better number anyway. No, the style's not the most important thing. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And I make these in all different styles. And I'll show you in just a couple of minutes some of the other ones. There. How about that? How about those buttons? And I think there's one more thing I'm going to add. I'll show you guys in a minute. Yes, be inspired by the process. And then you can, and I'm not going to put thread through these. I know some of you say always put thread in them, but this is an old look. It's like an old vintage. Oh, we might have. This would be hand washable, I think. I definitely wouldn't put it in the washing machine. And this is fabric glue, so This is fabric glue, so I think it is washable, but I wouldn't ever put something like this. And you can't really sew. I know. That actually was a pendant, Kelly. Cheryl, Crafty Shamrock sent me a bunch of jewelry. She used to sell paparazzi. Yeah, I would hand wash it. I would avoid washing it at all if you could. But if you had to, I would hand wash it. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? But yeah, no, it was a pendant, and this was an earring that went with it. And these buttons are all different. No, I don't. I would hope they would be savvy enough not to machine wash something like this. Um, I would really hope they would not try to do that. Oh, this one's not sticking very well. Hang on. Doesn't help that I have glue all over my fingers now. So what I like to do is get it on there where I want it. Well, actually, I can do it a different way. And then just take something. Sometimes I'll turn it over, but I'll just take this little ink pad here and push it down. There. And I'll probably push all of these down. You know, I probably should tell them because people do. It's like, you know, you buy a cleaning product and it says not for internal consumption. It's like, no, duh. But some people, I think, need to be told that stuff. All right. Now, I want to put a little charm hanging from here. I think that will just finish it off. So, pardon me if I bump the camera. I'm standing up, and remember, I don't. Oh, my box is already down here. Yay. Okay. I know. I know. You shouldn't have to say certain things, but unfortunately you do. Could put a little gear. Trying to find something. Oh, this is cute. Look at that little clock hanging down from there. Maybe I need something more in the brass family than the copper family. That's probably too big. This is a little mouse with, oh my God, that's cute. The other option is a key, and I don't see all my keys in here. What do you guys think about that guy? Yeah, people are always wanting something for nothing. I agree. I don't know what I did with my keys. They're usually in here. See, that's what happens when I don't put things back. Hey, Paula. What do you guys think about that hanging down there? Too much? Do we just need a little key? Oh, here's a little cuckoo clock with some dangles on it. That's a smaller one. That might be a little better. I also have the little tiny bee. That's in brass. Let me see what else I have in here. I have a skull and crossbones, but I don't think we want that. I have a little elephant. I need to order some more brass dangles so I have more of a selection. That's brass, but that's way too big. And there's a brass with the elephant going the other way. Morning, Lori B. Morning, Paula. There's a little bunny. I don't think that's very 3D. I don't think that'll go well there. All right, let me go grab a different box. So here are some of the charms that we have to choose from. You guys help me out. I've got an elephant going the other way, different kind of elephant, a bee, and this is a little cuckoo clock. Okay, that's what I have so far. I want to go, I have a box with all my brass findings. Oh, I'm having a hard time walking, you guys, so bear with me. I'm moving slow. Oh, man. Look at all the gang is here today. Oh, hi, KK. It is Julie, right? Your first name is Julie. I think I remember that correctly. Nope. Oh, these don't look like brass. These are copper. After I got all up and went over there, let me go back again. Well, let's try to take one of these because I don't want to be walking too much. Help me pick one, you guys. Is it Karen? Is KK for Karen? You want the cuckoo clock? I have one vote for the clock. Karen. Okay. Why did I think your name was Julie? That makes sense with KK. Good morning. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Clock, clock, clock. Everybody wants the clock. Okay. Let's put the clock on. So look at this, Cheryl. I got this bag done. I was telling them, I think Kelly was saying this looked like a coat button. I said, nope. That's the stuff that Miss Cheryl sent to me. get this through here. I think I need to put a jump ring on it. I think. Let's try it without. And see how it works. But I think it might need. Let's try it this way. Well, maybe that's okay. What do you guys think? Does that clutter it up or does that enhance it? What do y'all think? Kelly likes it. What do the rest of you think? Now, love it, like it, love it. There we go. I really like it too. This will be a fun. Some ladies will say to me, "Do you make anything that's not so frou-frou, you know, with all the fancy lace and stuff?" I mean, this has lace and doilies, but it's more earthy looking. It's not as frilly. I love it. Hey, let me show you guys. Oh, they're right here. I don't even have to get up. So some of you saw this, some of you did not. You remember this pink bag? I put 2 silver pieces. I thought it just needed something else. And it's got the little silver balls all across here. And then I had purchased some silver corners. So I put silver corners at the bottom. So I enhanced this one just a bit. It looks very southwestern to me. Okay, I will. And then this bag, I just added some corners. I just thought it needed a little bit more gold on it to balance all the gold that was up here. So I put a couple little corners down there. So those are some other work that I did on bags. And then, oops. Hang on, I'm trying to get out my other stuff to show you. The stuff that I worked on yesterday. Very southwestern, yeah. Like I said, I want to have different styles for different people. So these, now those of you who were here this morning cannot answer. Does anybody know what these are? There's this pattern. There's a round spiral. There's kind of a square one. There's a triangle. There's this swirly top. And I did one heart. No, they're not photo holders. I have one of those tiles down here for clay. I love the tile. It cleans up so well. It's a hard surface. It's neutral. Pickle holder, no. No, it's not a pickle holder. But I made a whole bunch of them. It is, no, they're not drink stirs. It's one of 2 things. So let's say this was a scarf that you had wrapped around your neck for the winter time. It can be a scarf pick as long as you have a loose scarf. It's awful long for this one, but if you had it on your, chest, so it can go through a loose weave scarf to hold your scarf. Corn on the cob, you guys are too much. Or the other thing, you know how some ladies have real long hair and they'll wind it in a bun and put a pick through it? So this can be a scarf pin or a hairpin, and I have them in a few different lengths. So some of them are not, like if you had a, a shorter scarf, you could put this through. Isn't that cool? They would make good bookmarks. What'd you say, Kelly? Where'd you, hair picks? Yep. Yep, hair picks or scarf picks. One of the two. So I have all those. They sell like crazy. People love them. Then the other thing that I worked on, please ignore my hands. They're still stained from yesterday's alcohol ink. And it's stained. It's not, I'm going to soak my hands in some alcohol here later. So I have this ring. Come on, focus, dear. Focus. Come on. There it is. So I have this. It was a fun play. That's very textured. See how many hammer marks and stuff that are in there? And it's got like those little flat spots. It's very rustic looking. This one's a little more refined. Yeah, these are a little more refined, but the same idea. I didn't hammer it all flat. The shank is, round wire, and it lines up the. So I made those two rings. Yeah, and if anybody wants one of these for a stocking stuffer, they're $11. They're not real expensive. And then I made, look at that ring. That is turquoise and silver with a nice wide band on it. And the gallery wire, which is those kind of pronged wires. Anyway, that was my other big make for yesterday. I know, I love it too, Penny. I really love it. Or you could wear it this way. Oh, maybe I like it that way better with so it's curved on both sides, so you could wear it either way. But yeah. So those are some of the things. Oh, and then I had all those little acorns. I think I was doing them online. I have little acorn earrings. Okay, Penny, I'm about ready to finish up too. We're right about an hour. I just wanted to show you all the stuff that I've been working on. So today I still have all those enamel pieces that I need to string on chain or leather, and I just have a lot of things to finish up. So thank you all for being here. You know I love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't yet, please. You want that ring? It's $120, ma'am. Um Yeah, we'll see Penny for her sale in just a little bit. So if you're serious about that, April, email me and I don't even know what size it is. I'd have to put it on the sizer and let you know, but it's solid sterling. So it's never going to you know how some rings they'll wear down. It's a real substantial ring. Because it's got that big stone in it. So anyway, thanks, Janet. I hope it goes well too, and I hope the pain. Yeah, me too. All right, you guys. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Penny's having a sale right after this, so be sure and hop on the bus and head over to Penny's. And um, it will tarnish. if you just leave it sit. I find with rings that if you wear them, they don't tarnish as much. But I use, in fact, I just ordered some. They'll be here today. They're called Pro Polish Pads, and I get them on Amazon. And they will shine up a ring in nothing flat. So, but silver does tarnish, and the reason it tarnishes is because it's got just a little bit of copper in it to make it um, a more stable metal. So silver will tarnish, unfortunately. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I'm going to go finish up projects and get ready for my show, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Art Before Breakfast. Bye. Thank you, Taylor.